This is me, just 24 hours after touching a Rubik's Cube for the first time, about to solve it blindfolded. But where did this all start? Well, a few weeks ago, my friend reached out and said, "Hey, can you solve a Rubik's Cube?" So I said, "No, ... And inside those 3 dots is where our story begins. Yeah, so before we begin, I've never actually solved a Rubik's Cube in its entirety before. My best is getting one side done by accident and then immediately breaking it. So naturally, I decided to learn how to do it in 24 hours and then do it blindfolded. And it turns out this thing has 43 quintillion possibilities. I looked it up scientifically just to make myself feel even worse about this. So I tried to solve it without any help for the first 20 minutes, and then I realized it's impossible, so I decided to look up a video.
I'm ranked 6th in the world in the WCA rankings, the official Rubik's Cube competition organizer, and I will teach you how to solve your first Rubik's Cube.
Inside this video, I found all the answers, and I immediately got to work practicing algorithm after algorithm, sequence after sequence. And after about 30 minutes, I finally learned the first step of the process. Okay, so the first layer is the white cross. I get the white edges lined up around the yellow center for a daisy, and then I move them down to be part of the white. There we go. So we have the white cross now. We just completed the first step of the process to solve a cube. Next, we gotta go through the corners. And what did I say? First layer. 2 more to go. Okay, so it's been a couple hours, and I think I finally understand the second layer. So I just showed you guys how to do the first layer. Now we're gonna work on the second one. So I think what they said is you line up this piece to here, and then it goes here. So you move it this way, and then we do a lefty algorithm, and then a righty. Let's go. So then the piece is right here. And what did I say? Let's go. Okay, so now we have the first 2 layers of the cube. 1 more to go. I'll see you guys in a couple hours, and hopefully I'll have learned that part. And then I'm gonna have to do this blindfolded. Over the next few hours, I proceeded to finish my schoolwork, which I was behind on, and then got back to the next section. I also forgot to record this last section, but now my average is down to about 4 minutes. Alright guys, so it's getting pretty late. My average is down to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Almost there. It's about midnight right now. We have a few hours left. I'm going to go to sleep and then wake up and try to get the blindfolded solved. So, I didn't know my hands could actually get sore from a puzzle, but somehow it happened. Alright guys, so I got about 5 hours of sleep last night, which was honestly way more than I expected. First thing I did when I woke up was do 10 quick solves, just to make sure I had it down to a science. And now I'm going to start memorizing the blindfold method, see if I can actually get it within 24 hours, if it's even feasible. So, yeah. At first, I decided to try a blindfolded solve without any help, before realizing yet again that it was impossible. So I decided to look up yet another video.
Learning to solve the cube blindfolded is easier than you might think, as there are only 20 pieces, which means you normally have to memorize only about 20 pieces of information.
Okay, so this is it. The blindfold attempt allows for about 10 minutes of studying the cube, and then you can put the blindfold on, this, and then try to solve it from memory. And hopefully I can do it. If I can't, everybody back there will see how badly I failed. But thanks for watching this video up to this point. I really appreciate it. Also, the link to my cube that I have, it's a GAN cube, is down in the description. If you want one just like mine, you can click on that and buy it there at no additional cost. Okay, so here we go. the attempt was a failure, and that is up for 24 hours. So, challenge failed. Was that it? Hours of plotting and scheming just to fail in the final stretch? No. The sunken cost fallacy wouldn't allow it. If you guys want to see me reattempt this challenge, I will be doing it if this video gets 5,000 likes.